Something moved on camera too?
Yeah, a minute ago.
Cue it up, play it back. Did it look big or small?
It's camera 2. It's just new.
Oh, that looks like a bug. It looks small. When things travel in front of the camera and they're very small, they obviously look magnified. And when things flit by very quickly, very close to the lens, they appear very large. But that looks like a little bug flying by. The generator in the village is still running, so few lights, very few. Skyline is very dark. You can see the top of the tree line just barely. Whoa, guys, look at this, come here. Look at that. Like pulsating. What is that?
Are you sure that's in the sky?
It's not, yeah, I can't see it anywhere else but through the infrared in the sky. Damn it, I lost it.
Whoa, guys, I got something over here.
You got something else?
What camera?
Whoa, that is weird.
Camera 2?
Yeah, camera 2. It's gone.
It's out of frame now. It was there a minute ago.
There.
Oh, hold on.
There. No, that is just totally like an orb, only that is not nearly as bright.
Did you see that?
Yes, I just saw it. I saw it come right out of the frame.
Hold on. Which way is camera 2 pointed?
Pointed that way.
It's pointed that way.
That looked UFO-ish.
That looked like an enormous glowing orb. Can you see anything out there, Neil?
There's nothing out there.
There it is. Give me the infrared binoculars. Give me.
And there's a big line behind it.
I got it. I can see it.
Really?
Yes. Whatever it is, it's not a plane. Planes can't fly at night here.
See it?
Yep.
Can't see it by the
It's
naked
like
eye.
a glowing orb. I got it. I can see
You might see
it.
it on camera 1.
We're looking at that right there.
Right.
That's not a star.
Doesn't look like a star to me.
It's like a glowing orb, and it pulses.
I can't see it without the night vision binoculars.
What?
Satellite?
No, it's way too big to be a satellite. Satellites look like tiny stars.
It's way too far away, yeah. Satellites would be way too far away.
What is that?
Let Lindsay get in the shower.
2 again.
Camera 2 again?
Again. See if there's something on the lens.
What part of camera 2?
Upper left corner.
Upper left corner.
Touch it?
Yeah, just make sure there's nothing on the lens.
Upper left corner?
That's Lindsay's
That's my hand.
Touch the lens, Lindsay, please. Just clear the lens.
I got it. I can see it.
You still have it, Hank, or no?
No.
It might have moved off.
I don't see it.
I had it right about when Neil was picking up the binoculars.
Well, that is quite amazing.
That's completely bizarre. Glowing lights, exactly what was described.
What is that?
What is that? Is right.
And it's just
then it's gone.
Yeah, and it was right out there.
There's nothing in front of that camera.
I mean, how far away was that?
It's not that close to the camera.
I didn't see anything right
here. It's not
here.
that close to the camera.
I mean, that is on the ledge.
Nothing in front of the camera. This is camera 2. It's pointed straight out over nothing. There's nothing in front of it. This ridge line drops down here probably almost 1,000 feet down to the ocean and the shoreline, and there's just nothing in front of it. It's pointed straight out way across the coastline part of the village. The generators are still on. So whatever that was, it's not one of us. It's not any of our equipment. We know it's not a plane. Nothing flies at night here, so something big flew in front of this camera. At a distance, too, because all the close-up stuff, we know what that looks like on the cameras.
Yeah.
This was big. It was emitting a lot of heat. It was out over there, over the ocean. Something that large, putting up that much heat, is just a blur of light. It's very strange. Another few hours searching the skies for Ropens yielded no more sightings. So in the morning, I showed our footage to Fabian to get his opinion. Looking at this glow, you think that this is the Ropen?
Yes, this is the Ropen.
And what is the glow?
This is the glow on the stomach right now.
So you have no doubt that this is the Ropen?
I believe that badge.
I wanted to take Fabian's word for it, but I also wanted an expert to analyze the footage. So I brought the tapes to the Stutzman Forensics Lab back in the States, where I met with leading video forensics specialists Steve Buller and Greg Stutzman. If these lights were a trick of the lens or even a camera malfunction, they'd know for sure. This kind of camera we're using, you deal extensively with this kind of equipment.
Yes, that's correct.
Any thoughts on that?
No, that's not consistent with any camera malfunction that we've seen, because it would be stationary, it wouldn't be traveling as we see there. With regards to forensic recordings, we'll see occurrences that look similar to that, that are reflections, a car driving by, a headlight hitting a window.
But we are in an area where there's obviously no vehicles, and do you have any thoughts on that at all?
No, it's unlike anything that we've ever seen in the forensic arena.
Steve?
I'm stumped.
I'm stumped.
The video forensics experts couldn't provide an explanation of what we recorded, so we went across town to meet with an expert on birds of Papua New Guinea, zoologist Dr. Andrew Angelis. As someone who knows Papua New Guinea, what do you think this might be?
This bird is called a Blythe's hornbill. You can see that they have large projected bills. From head to tail is about 3.5 feet long, and the wingspan is probably around 5 feet.
Wow.
And they have very broad wings. In fact, when they fly, they make this thundering, almost locomotive-like sound when they fly through the forest.
The Blythe's hornbill might be big enough to be a Ropen, but we heard no sound that night, nor does it explain the luminescent spheres we saw in the sky. So I decided to show him our footage.
There's no planes in Papua New Guinea at night of any kind. They don't fly after dark there at all.
You're looking out over an open vista. And this organism, or you got signatures like this more than once. This type of luminescence, though, you're only picking up through the camera. You're not picking it up through your eyes. Is that correct?
Yeah. I mean, this is something that's not producing any noise.
Right.
And that we can't see with the naked eye, but it's certainly being imaged by the infrared on the camera.
Right. And, this would not be something like a hornbill, because hornbills generally aren't active at night, and you would hear it. I don't have really any answer for this one. I've worked in these forests and essentially lived in these forests over the span of several years, and I have no experience in seeing anything like that before. Right. You do have a mystery.
Great. Well, thanks so much.
We learned a lot during our Ropen investigation. For starters, never enter a Ropen cave without bat repellent. We also captured evidence of something that matched the eyewitness descriptions and couldn't be explained away by scientists we interviewed. In my opinion, it's safe to say that something strange flies at night over Papua New Guinea. Hopefully, the footage will spark more interest in this airborne phenomenon. As if chasing flying dinosaurs in Papua New Guinea weren't enough, next I came across an even more intriguing story. Rural sections of South America apparently being plagued by a vampire-like creature. My attention turned to reports of livestock mutilations in Chile that had filled newspapers daily with sightings of a 3-foot creature with coarse hair, black leathery skin, and glowing red eyes. The witnesses claim it kills their livestock by draining their blood through a single puncture wound to the neck. That's how the creature got its name, El Chupacabra, meaning the goat sucker. Truthfully speaking, if you grew up with a name like that, you'd probably have a bad temper too. El Chupacabra is said to walk upright and can jump far enough that some swear it has wings. Some even suggest that the creature is a vampiric alien, or even worse, a disgruntled ex-cast member of the Muppets. And crackpot theories aside, something has been butchering livestock by the thousands. And if mutilated animals and a vampiric monster can't get me on a plane to Chile, I don't know what will. Our first destination was Santiago, to meet with Alberto, a resident expert on El Chupacabra.
So here we are in Santiago. We're in the gondola going up to the top of San Cristobal Mountain. The Chupacabra is a creature which has been sighted all over the Americas. It's been sighted here, it's been sighted in Central America, and even up to Puerto Rico, and they should trim that. I mean, that's ridiculous. We're hitting trees in this gondola. And we're here to talk to as many witnesses